Today we're going from this to this. The glow up is real, y'all. Today I'm sharing tips on how to do your makeup faster, as well as take you through my go-to 10-minute makeup routine. I've done this makeup look maybe 3 times just in the past week alone. It makes me feel polished, but gets me out the door super quickly. If you're new here, hi, I'm Miranda. I am a full-time beauty blogger. Welcome to my channel where I talk all things budget, beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. If that sounds interesting to you, then become the newest member of the Lash squad by hitting subscribe and the bell icon. So if you want to know how to do a 10-minute glow up transformation and the drugstore products to do it with, just keep watching. Tip number 1, when you're trying to rush through your beauty routine, use a brightening moisturizer, because if your skin is looking good, then you're halfway there. Earlier this month, I was working with Neutrogena on this Bright Boost launch, so I've been using this moisturizer. It has SPF 30. It helps brighten your skin over time, has been helping a lot with my hyperpigmentation, but it gives you this instant glow because in the formula there is very, very fine shimmer. So it gives you a radiance that shines through your foundation. It's sort of like using glow drops in your foundation or your moisturizer, but a lot less dramatic. It's very subtle, but enough to add a nice glow. I feel like we're already looking way better now. Tip 2, when you want to do your makeup faster, use easy to apply products, nothing that's gonna get too messy. So for my foundation, when I'm working quickly, I love using the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Foundation Stick. You've seen this a ton on my channel already. It's just so easy to apply to your face straight from the tube, and it blends out like a dream. The finish is pretty natural, so you'll get a fresh face look, and the coverage is a solid medium. Just because we're rushing through our makeup does not mean we need to sacrifice coverage. I'm also going to quickly use some under eye concealer using the Covergirl TruBlend Undercover concealer, just to help get that more awake look, which will already make it seem like we tried a little harder than we did. And I'm just blending with my finger. No need to grab a brush for this as long as you work pretty quickly, which we already are because this is a quick makeup tutorial. For me, when I'm working fast, I just tend to put a little more emphasis on my skin because I know the rest of my look is going to be pretty simple. And I'm just going to put a little bit of that on my lid as well to work as a primer. So tip 2.5, aside from using just easy to apply products, you can also use double duty products to save time, so you're not juggling as many things. As far as brows go, I find the quickest solution to be brow gel. Now this is the Physicians Formula Organic Wear Brow Shaping Gel. One of my favorite brow gels because not only is it going to help tint your brows, but the brush is so tiny that you can actually add some shape to them as well. It makes for a very precise application, so I typically start at the bottom of my brow, working my way up and then brushing the color through. So this is another double duty product because not only is it shaping and filling, but it is setting, so you will get some hold with this. So definitely a more natural brow than my full glam makeup, but we do have the shape I like, especially in front. I like to have that bottom edge. Tip 3 for when you want to do your makeup faster, cut down on steps that require a lot of attention to detail. So I'm talking eyeshadow, you know, all the blending that's involved, as well as intricate eyeliner. Now sometimes, just depending on where I'm going, I might leave my lid totally bare, but then do a winged liner for the drama. But more often than not recently, I've actually been just putting one shade all over my lid for a little bit of definition. So one shadow that I really like doing that with is the AOA Studio Velour eyeshadow. This is in the shade Cherish, sort of like a bronzy gold. I love using bronze shades for this purpose. So I just start by packing it on my lid with my finger and then blend upwards towards my brow bone. And this is just such a quick way to add a little bit of color, a little bit of definition, especially with bronzy shades. They'll catch the light on the high points of your eye, but you will get a little bit of shadow in the crease. So I'm not gonna do winged liner because you know the cycle that you might get in if it ends up being uneven, then you're sitting there for 10 minutes trying to even it out. But I am going to tight line, so I have my Neutrogena Smokey Kohl eyeliner, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit my top waterline, and this will make our lashes look thicker and just help define. Now since our eye look is pretty plain, I'm going to kind of amp up the drama with the mascara. I'm using the BH Cosmetics Stellar Lash Mascara. This is a recent discovery of mine. It is so similar to Too Faced Better Than Sex as well as the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Mascara. It's got that same kind of wet formula that both thickens and lengthens. It even has the hourglass brush, but I've actually been using this a little bit more recently, more so than Lash Paradise, because I feel like it doesn't clump as easily. It's definitely got a better stopper inside than Lash Paradise, so not as much excess product comes out on the brush. And the thing about Lash Paradise is there's a very fine line that you don't want to cross between having like voluminous fanned out lashes and then having like 3 big clumps. It just happens very fast. So this brush kind of keeps your lashes more separated as you layer the formula. Big lashes make a big difference in my opinion, and that leads us straight into tip number 4 for doing your makeup faster. Go dramatic on the steps that don't require a lot of work. So I went really heavy on the mascara because it doesn't really require a steady hand, and I'm also gonna go a little bit heavier than normal with my contour blush and highlight. So for contour, using another easy to apply product with the Physicians Formula Organic Wear Sculpting Bronzer. I absolutely love this cream bronzer because again, easy to swipe on, and it blends out so quickly and easily for a natural but strong contour. Now it's only strong because I kind of have a heavy hand with it. I mean, hello. Was that not just 10 seconds or less? So yeah, you can make this a little lighter if you don't go in as hard as I do, but like I said, we're going a little dramatic with the chiseling today. For blush, I'm using one of my favorites this season. It is the NYX Sweet Cheeks Creamy Powder Blush in Citrine Rose. The cool thing about this blush, if you haven't seen me talk about it already, it blends out like a cream but sets like a powder. It's also incredibly pigmented, so you really only need to dab it on. I swear, NYX blushes do not play. In my humble opinion, you could have not a drop of makeup on, but if you have a highlight that is beaming and slaying all over the place, you will look like you tried, you will look gorgeous. Just my thought. So I'm going into the Pixi Glowy Gossamer Duo. This highlight is insane. I'm gonna focus on this side, which is the more champagne-y color, and I am going to highlight the house. So not gonna be shy with this highlight. I'm gonna bring that all the way up to really get that C shape. Again, because this is sort of the statement of this otherwise simple look, is gonna be my glow. And I'm using my Practk concealer brush for this, which I have found to actually be pretty great with stiffer powder highlights because it will pick up the product but blend it out nicely and diffuse it. Sometimes with softer highlight brushes, you only get sort of a dusting of the shimmer in the product, but this actually puts the product on your face. And then just to be a little extra, and because it doesn't really take all that much more time, just gonna dot it in my inner corners, make it look like I tried even harder on my eyeshadow, as well as under my brow bone. Now to finish up with tip number 5 for doing your makeup faster, use a glossy lip product. With matte liquid lipsticks, you really do have to be applying more precisely. They're a lot less forgiving. With glossy products, you can really just swipe it on, kind of mush your lips together and go. Now this is the Revlon HD Vinyl Lip Polish. I do have a whole lip swatch video of this product if you're interested. I'm wearing the shade Date Night today, and this product is a fusion between liquid lipstick and lip gloss, so you are gonna get a lot of pigment but with a glossy finish. And it feels super balmy, very comfortable, and the color actually lasts a good while. I wanna know, even when you're rushing through your routine, what is one step that you never skip? Tell me in the comments below. Today's shout out goes to Naomi. Thanks for being a member of the Slashed Squad. And join me over in this video next where I share my favorite full glam makeup routine this fall. I'll see you over there. Bye.